am so excited today. Not only did I make my first MAC foundation purchase last night, which I've done a whole other video on, I got some Sigma brushes today and I was so excited for these brushes. For ages I've been kind of, if I had £30, would I buy XXX and X from MAC's or would I buy one of the awesome brushes because they're so expensive? Well, I haven't bought a MAC brush yet because Sigma offered to send me some brushes to review. I haven't actually watched any Sigma reviews recently. I watched some when I was first watching YouTube videos and it seemed like everyone was talking about Sigma, but none of the people that I actually watch videos on keep using the Sigma brushes and I want to know why. Now, I don't have any matte brushes, so it's not like these are the best brushes that I've got. I've got some Estee Lauder brushes, but they're quite old and they're not great for what I want to use them for. And they're quite old style, like there are no new kinds of brushes. They're just kind of like, they're kind of like for old makeup. Like, for example, this. You wouldn't buy a brush like that anymore in any makeup store. That would have been quite expensive from Estee Lauder, but I've got quite a few of these that come in the sets at Christmas, and you just would not buy a brush that looked like that anymore because it's not a modern makeup brush. And so I'm really, really excited about these. I'll go through what I've got. I'm not doing a review yet because I've just got them. I'll put a blog post up and I'll link that below, so check that out. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about getting to use these. The only one I've used so far is the powder brush because I didn't want to mess the rest of them up before I did this first look video. Oh, in fact, that's not true. I've used the little pencil brush as well, and the blender brush, and the eyeshadow brush. I've just talked rubbish. Oh, the main one that I haven't used is the one that's the duo fibre because it's got the white on the ends. Anyway, plus I want to wash them really before I use them first properly. Okay, I'll start with like the Kabuki brush, which they call a buffer, and it's F45. All these brushes are so soft, but I think this is the softest one. It's so nice. I'm the first to admit I don't really know what people use a Kabuki brush for. I think these are so cute. But it says buffer, so do you buff things with it? I don't know. Do you use it for powder foundation or for blush or for bronzer or what? I'm going to be doing a lot of research on this because I am not well versed in what the different brushes have different uses for. So the only ones that I've used so far are ones that would basically replace things that I've already got. This I've used, which is an eye shading brush, which is called E55. That's what I used to put on my base eyeshadow. I also used it to put on my highlight there, just the base and the highlight. And this, the pencil brush in E30, I really like this. This is very, very similar to this that I have already. This is so soft. I use this as my blending brush, which I'm sure anyone that watches my videos and my tutorials and things all the time will know. I use that as my blending brush all the time. This one is soft, but it's a little bit more precise. It's just a little, it's got more of a point to it. It's a little bit harder, like, it's just a little bit more firm. And I used this to put on my crease colour and to put colour underneath my lash line, underneath my eye. I really, really like this. I mean, the feel of the brushes are amazing. They feel really nice in my hand. They are, I think they're more long-handled than I've had before. Yes, they are. These are the nicest brushes that I've had. And this is the longest handle. Now that's how long the handle is on the Sigma brush. It just feels so nice to use. It feels like, I can't really explain, but it just feels so much nicer to use when it's a long-handled brush. I always used to think, well, you know, you can get these short-handled brushes for X amount and they're so much cheaper than the long-handled ones, and I don't understand what the difference is, but now I do because it really does feel better. Moving on, this blending brush, it's called a Tapered Blending E40 brush. I used this just basically to go over all of my makeup and blend it all in, and it's so soft on my eyes. It feels so nice. I know that I've seen Pixie Woo, she had one a little bit larger than this, and she said she likes to put on an overall like colour wash with them, but also that you can contour your cheeks when they're a touch larger than this, which is also like a tapered blending brush that's a little bit bigger. But I probably would put on, like if it was an all over pale wash, I could put it on with this as well. I could see where she's coming from. Next is, and this is my favourite one I think so far, the large powder brush, and it's called F30. But it's so soft, it's so long, but it just feels so nice to use. I can't explain it. If anyone's tried Sigma, I would love you to leave some comments, because I'd love to see what other people think of certain things, to see if we feel the same. But this is so nice. The one thing, if nothing else comes out of this, I am a huge convert to long-handled makeup brushes. And I would never in a million years have said it made any difference at all, but it just feels so much better in your hand. Anyway, size does matter, obviously. And this is the one that I've been waiting to use, and I've been dying to use this, especially because I got my matte foundation, and I've seen people do this on YouTube, and apparently you would like squeeze it onto there, and then you would buff in your foundation like this. Because I've tried so hard to use a foundation brush I've got, it's completely mangled now, but this foundation brush, and I've tried 1,000 times to try and like put my foundation on with it, and it just goes really, really streaky. And I was going to buy a more expensive one. I was going to wait and get a MAC one, but then I thought, well, if I can't do it with that one and it goes that badly streaky, what if I buy a MAC one for like £25–30 and it's still bad? So I've seen people use these, and it's supposed to look like airbrushed, and you just kind of like buff it in. My one thing with this is I feel like I might lose some of my product in the brushes, but I guess I am losing some product in my on my hands when I'm blending it in with my hands, or whatever I'm blending it in with. I must be losing some kind of product, so I suppose it's not that big a deal, but I do worry that I would lose some product, and especially when I'm using a more expensive foundation. I don't really want to lose that product because I've spent a lot of money on it. But yeah, I'm really excited to use this. I can't wait to review this, and I can't wait to get it down so that I can do you a tutorial on how I'm going to use these two items together. And they've been waiting so long. I wanted to get the e.l.f. one, but it's been out of stock for ages, and just as Sigma said they would send me some things, it came back in stock. So I thought, well, there's no point in me getting that yet. I may as well use this and see how it is. If I don't like it, then I may end up buying the e.l.f. one. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this. So I have 5 brushes like this. This is, I think it's called the Face and Eyes kit. It's like the basic kit, and the Kabuki. If you buy this online, I think it was like $65 if you buy that online, and then you get like a little heart mirror, and you will get a free brush as well for something else. If you go to my blog, I've actually got a link to their website, because they sent me some stuff. I said I would put up a link, and I've got a link to my website there. So if anyone does buy anything, let me know how you feel about things, because I would really, really like to see. I would really like to speak to other people that have had exactly the same things as me and see how they use them different to me. So as I say, a review will be coming. This is my first impressions of things, and everything is so soft. Everything feels luxury. I know you can get brushes from like $8 or $9 a piece. You can buy them all individually, so they are a lot cheaper than MAC. I don't know how the international shipping is, but if you've got any questions, I can try and find out for you. But I'll definitely be buying some more things from Sigma myself. I don't see how much difference there could be between this and MAC. I mean, these are all natural fibre, or duo fibre obviously is different, but these are all natural fibre brushes. They feel so nice. I have heard things about them not lasting very long, so I'm going to be really interested to see whether or not that's true, and whether that's the case, if that's the reason that people aren't actually using them in the videos, because they haven't lasted very long. So I'll be interested to tell you and let you all know that, and if you've got any questions, please ask me. Otherwise, have a great weekend, guys. I'm putting up a couple of videos today. If you've got any requests, please let me know. I've got a couple of things in the works. I'm definitely going to do some Victoria's Secret videos in the next couple of days, or next couple of, like, a week or so. But yeah, if you've got any questions, please let me know. I'm also trying to build my own website at the moment, so if anyone wants to help out with any HTML, or got any tips, that would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate that. Or if anyone would like me to advertise anything for them, I'm quite willing to do that for nothing, you know, just put it on my website, because it's all in the process of being made, and I don't really care. I'll advertise anything for anyone. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend, and I have to go and buy a fish now because Ella's fish died.